Come on. Come on. One more dump, guys. One more dump. Please, just one more dump. I swear I'll buy. I swear I'll buy. Just one more dump. One more dump. You can do it, boy. You can go down there. That's it. Just one more dump. You're at resistance now. Don't break. Don't break. One more dump. Over here. Over here. This is the level. This is the level down here. Come on. One more dump. I swear, guys, I will buy just one more. One more dump. One little tiny dump down here. And I'll buy. I'll buy so hard. Come on. Just one more dump. Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 AM Central European Time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, Optimus Prime, and everything else, guys, everything else. Right now, we just had a monthly close, we're gonna look at that. We had a weekly close not so long ago, we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at Optimus Prime, and one last dump. Hopefully that happens. Maybe I missed the button. Maybe I missed the button. I cannot miss the button. I need this to go down. Please go down. Boo, this man. XRP Legend, how you doing, man? Good morning. What's up? Hope everyone is enjoying the weather. The weather is actually nice. It's actually quite cold. It's actually quite cold. And we are in June in Norway, and it's actually quite cold. Especially in the evenings, it is cold. It's windy. You have to have a jacket. There is like no summer. I think I mentioned it once before. There was a year without a summer. I don't know if you guys know about that. Year without summer. There was a year without summer, 1816, also known as year without summer, poverty year, and the 1800 and froze to that. 1800 froze and 1800 froze to, I don't know. The eruption of Mount Tabora in Indonesia in 1815 triggered a change in the global climate. The heavier material fell to the ground and the ocean surface. So we had a year without summer, guys. So in 1815 there was a volcano in Indonesia that exploded, and it put so much crap into the space that the next year, not that year, but the next year, actually there was no summer in Europe, and a lot of people, starved to that, froze to that, and so forth, so forth. And it feels a little bit like that right now, that we are gonna get another one of these, years without the summer, and that would mean catastrophic events for the, global economy and the world, and a lot of people will starve to that if that actually happens. So, and you know what? Look at that crap. Look at that crap. Look at that crap, man. Look here. Look at that crap. Like, what is this? What is this? Like, this is parabolic moved up. Go down, you goddamn. You know what? So, year without the summer, it might happen again. That we are, stuff is happening around the world. They want to make you poor. They want to make you sick. They want to make you, stop eating meat and stuff like that. Mad cow disease will happen again eventually. They will kill all the meat around the world, and then you will eat, not the meat, but the meat is what's keeping you healthy. Look at that moved up there, man. Maybe the line should be all the way up here. Maybe give me hopium. There is no hopium. Give me hopium. There is no hopium. Why is there no hopium, man? Go back down. It's a parabolic move. It's a parabolic move towards the upside and up. I need a year without FUD. Yeah, hopefully we get that as well. It will happen, man. It will happen. 2024 will be, at least second part of the 2024 will be year without FUD. Morning all, what's up? What's cooking in the charts, Kristo? Not much. Stanko, dobro jutro. Kaya, good morning from Netherlands. Debuting, what's up? Optimus Prime, your shipwreck not got an engine running. Not is now. We are bearish. Gort, how can you be bearish? Boo this man. I need your fun. So as you can see up here, a lot of people in the chat are excited about this move. I'm not very excited because I did not buy down here. Of course, I've been watching the charts over here, but I was like, no, it's gonna go one more down. It's gonna go down here. It's gonna hit this level. One more dump to the support level, and we're gonna bounce. We're gonna bounce on the support level. There is no bounce, guys. There is no bounce. There is no support level down there. It just creates this support level over here going towards the upside. Now, this is a 5-minute chart. So let's zoom it a little bit up here. Now, this looks like very, especially this move up here is very, very bullish move. You can see up here how it's slowly climbing towards the upside and explode up here right now. Right now it's up something like 2-3% up here in just in less 10 minutes. So it is exploding towards the upside. Over here you'll see this, you know, there was also divergence up here on the chart, but I was still thinking, you know what, it can go down a little bit more down, one more dump, you know, one more dump. It is probably on the bottom, right? And there is this line up here. Where is the line? And something like this up here. So, you know, this is my hopium line. I think this is my hopium line over here right now, and that's around, you know, 1449 up here. So, you know, my hopium line is at 1.1448, and hopefully we get rejected by that level and you know, push back down over here, and then 84, and then bounce, So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking for a push, another one more move down before I, you know, long this crap towards upside. Hopefully that happens. Edward, too good. How you doing, man? Gianni, China trading, no effect on Bitcoin. Of course there is no effect on Bitcoin. They always like to say, you know, I've been in this space for a long enough time to understand that, you know, that these, you know, oh, China is opening for trading. Oh, Hong Kong is opening for trading. Oh, El Salvador is going to buy all Bitcoin. Oh, this is going to happen. It's just crap. It's just crap. It doesn't do anything. It just stuff, you know, to make people, you know, FOMO in and buy stuff. Okay, so what's happening on Bitcoin, guys? What is happening on Bitcoin right now? Bitcoin up here is still in some kind of downtrending channel up over here. Let's look a little bit. Let's go to the weekly time frame up here. Weekly time frame up here, and you see that right now, let's remove everything. We have this very nice channel up here on the weekly time frame. We're gonna still keep the channel. And as you can see, we are still in the channel. Not much is actually happening. We're just getting rejected by this 10 moving average up here. Now the big question is the 200 and the 20 moving average right now gonna bounce us towards the upside over here, or the next week? That's the big question. But we are still trending in the channel, and as you remember, 10 moving average, and on the daily time frame up here, a 50 moving average up here. We said that there might be consolidation up here, but this actually just went straight down towards the downside, which is actually not good. The good part up here is that you know, the daily candle up here yesterday actually managed to, you know, pull back from above below the 10 and 20 moving average up here, pull back and close above the support levels over here. So yes, we are going down below 10 and 20 moving average over here, but this is still on the daily time frame. We still got 14 hours left to pull back up over here and hold the 10 and 20 moving average, and hopefully do this move up here towards the upside. Bigger picture up here, of course, we are still in a downtrending channel, and as long as this downtrending channel is going on, we do not actually know when this is gonna stop. Now we can of course have a support levels and stuff like that, and say, you know, this is a good place to bounce, or this is a good place to bounce and stuff like that, or this is a good place to bounce, but we don't actually know. So as long as this is trending in the channel, we are still in downtrending channel, we're still going towards the downside, not much is happening, and so forth, so forth. The thing that did happen yesterday is the monthly close on the chart, and what you're gonna see here right now, we right now have next 29 days and 15 hours for the next monthly close, and that's gonna be very, very exciting. So we got a 29 days to consolidate over here before we actually go up, because the moons are coming, guys. The super moons are coming. We got a cycle of the super moons, 4 super moons, full super moons coming in July until October. October 14 is the big dump date. Remember the date. Remember the date. We know the date. We don't know the levels. We don't know the numbers. We know the dates. The dates are good. We like the dates. So what we are looking for is that over here, is this actually a bearish candle? That's the big question up here. You know, people who say this is a bearish engulfing candle, but this is not bearish engulfing candle, because this looks like a doji or a hammer or something like that. Now, if you have a big fat, you know, candle compared to other candles, and then you get a bearish engulfing candle, now that's bad. This over here did nothing. This over here didn't. This isn't even if you say this is some kind of doji up here, this didn't do nothing, because it has to go above 50%. So let's do this up here. I'm not doing Fibonacci, guys. I'm not doing Fibonacci. I'm just trying to find the middle line. I'm just trying to find the 50%. This is not Fibonacci up here. Here's the 50%. So from the bottom down here towards the top. So this red candle, if it wanted to be evening doji star pattern, a reversal pattern, it needs to go. This red candle should have been below the dotted line over here. Let's make it a default line, below the default line. And then you have, by definition, evening star doji pattern. Evening star doji patterns are usually reversal patterns, and that would be bad, but you know, we don't even have that. This is just, you know, a little bit, you know, move down, not even broken the support level down here on the 50 moving average. Didn't even tap it. Could we go down to something like, you know, 25 here and tap the 50 moving average? We can definitely do that. We got a 20 moving average, we got a 50 moving average, we got a 10 moving average. You know, we got a support over here below us, we got a resistance up here above us. So these are the monthly levels, right? So what you're gonna see here right now, that we are gonna get squeezed up here until we either break towards the upside or break down here towards the downside. My thesis right now is that this is just gonna, you know, consolidate up here, you know, for this month up here, do some crazy stuff, and hopefully, you know, next month break towards upside or towards downside. I do not believe in the downside, I believe more in the upside, because the moons are coming, guys. The moons are coming. So that's what we're looking for on the monthly time frame up here. But this candle up here is by no means, you know, bad. Let me look at it here on the CME future chart. CME future charts have the same kind of patterns. Still about 50, still below 20 up here. We are consolidating. We are getting squeezed up here at the top above the 50 moving average on the monthly time frame. Which is okay, so we cannot complain too much about that. Daily time frame up here, again, it looks nice. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. You can see that here the 4-hourly time frame did break down below the 50, tried to go up and got rejected over here. There is no divergence up here on the chart. I'll show you that. I'll just check that. There is no divergence. If you zoom in really hard, there is no divergence on the chart over here yet. The momentum is going a little bit towards the upside up here, so that might be actually, so even though there is no divergence, the momentum is actually a little bit going towards the upside up here. So momentum is losing a little bit pace. I mean, of course, momentum can increase the pace again, but right now it is looking okay-ish. You know, that it is actually, you know, it is actually losing pace. Over here on the Ethereum as well, there is also the same thing. There is no divergence. The only thing that there is actually actual divergence is on goddamn this thing over here on the where was it on the 4-hourly. Was it 4-hourly? Yeah, on the 4-hourly time frame. Like there was a huge divergence up here. I was looking at this, I knew that this might have been the bottom. I just didn't want to get on the ship just yet. I just didn't want to get on the ship just yet, right? There was a huge divergence up here. You see momentum is also going towards the upside, and then it came this up here, and right now bouncing up. So hopium is that this is gonna go again down and then towards the upside, but it might have been, you know, very close to some kind of bottom. Now we also know that the Optimus Prime had the, you know, unlock of supply, like 9% of supply. So the supply, you know, circulating supply doubled on Optimus Prime. What that is doing to the you know, price, that depends, but it has been going down for a long time over here. I mean, circulating supply is unlocking here, but you know, it's already down there. So there are two theories. The one theory is that people are pricing in the decrease in price by printing money, you know, towards the downside already right now, or the other theory is that they are trying to push the price down. So when the coins actually get unlocked and people, you know, FOMO sell, or you know, FUD sell, or you know, fear sell down here, they pick up the coins and then it goes towards the upside, right? There also might be, you know, you might call this, you know, some kind of, you know, very weird double bottom up here where it goes towards the upside. So hopefully this pulls up back a little bit more down here again, and then, you know, we pump. So we're gonna see that. What is OP? You haven't been in the chat yesterday, have you, Beauty? Now OP, Optimus Prime, I don't know what optimism, it's called actually optimism. We just call it Optimus Prime. Optimism, it's a layer 1 blockchain. It's been going down forever. There are some nice levels down here, so we've been trying to catch the, you know, sinking ship. A lot of people got on the boat. I was afraid to get on boat. Mladen, you know, said that, you know, if the Titanic sinks, he's gonna save me, so I should get on the boat. But I kind of didn't believe him. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out at the end. But you know, yeah, I'm looking for another dump down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for another dump down. You know, it might be, you know, please, just one more dump. But you know, there is that. Else in the world, what is happening? The DXY on the weekly time frame is still pumping towards upside up here. I still believe it can go a little bit more up here towards upside, towards this 50 moving average. It doesn't have to do that. It's just gonna come up here and, you know, consolidate up here, get this, you know, start curving towards downside and then move down. That might happen. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. It is already kind of, you know, broken the trend over here, but you can do something like this up here and go towards downside as well. I still believe this move towards upside needs to, you know, continue a little bit. But the fact that Bitcoin is not, you know, just consolidating while this move is actually happening is actually very good. Because once this move starts going down, if Bitcoin is done consolidating, then we can actually go towards the upside. That looks very, very nice. Nasdaq up here is pulling back a little bit on the daily time frame over here above this, you know, this channel towards the upside. The Dow Jones is still, you know, inside some kind of, you know, downtrending channel. Now this is a, you know, long downtrending channel, so I should assume that this should break towards the upside eventually over here again and do another move towards the upside. And the S&P 500 up here is just kind of consolidating up here. It's not dropping down, so it is looking strong up here at the top. So maybe just, you know, S&P breaks up here. The Dow Jones break out of the channel towards the upside, and the Nasdaq up here, you know, does a retest and continues towards the upside up here. So it might be very, very bullish for the stock market if this actually can, you know, do these kind of moves, because the downtrending channel is very hard to break towards the downside over here. It's very hard. If this happens, you know, we drop down, you know, 50% or something like that. So we don't want to do that. But if Nasdaq up here, because it does look, you know, downtrending channels, steep downtrending channels should be bullish, but we don't know whether it's gonna bounce over here, or it's gonna, you know, do this over here and bounce, or do this over here and then bounce, or, you know, these channels can continue for a very long time before they actually bounce, but they do bounce. They do bounce, and they do bounce very nicely. So this, I would say that the Dow Jones right now is looking okay-ish for a bounce. Nasdaq up here is looking very bullish after this rising wedge broke towards the upside, because you can see up here we already broke up here, pulled back on, then we broke up again. So are we gonna pull back? I'm gonna consolidate and continue towards the upside. I think there is more upside move, you know, in a Nasdaq up here, and this up here, you know, this consolidation up here before the breakout does look good. So everything to me looks good. Everything looks good. The DXY is going towards the upside. The fact that DXY is going towards the upside and the stock market is just consolidating, and Bitcoin is consolidating, I think that's actually very good. And we need another a little bump up here, you know, and then we can crash towards the downside. So there is that. Oil has been trending down forever up here since March 2022. There is some kind of channel over here going on in oil towards the downside. Oil as well, it will eventually break towards the upside. Will first break down here and then go towards the upside. This is also downtrending channel, and you know, this is a fast uptrending channel where it explode towards the upside. So look here, guys, look here, and usually these, you know, breakouts are, you know, usually these breakouts are often the last move. Where are you gonna put up here something like give or take, doesn't matter. Up here is nice. There you go. So you can see this channel over here, for example, guys, and you can see that we actually were going in the channel, and this should technically be a little bit bearish to break towards the upside, but you can see up here it went up here and then explode towards the upside. Oftentimes when you break, you know, rising channels, bullish channels towards the upside, unless this actually continues towards up, because this a long move up here, this can also mean a last move. So if you have this downtrending channel over here and you break towards the downside, this can often be some kind of capitulation move, where we get into capitulation and right back in the channel and continue towards the upside, just like over here. We broke towards the upside, we try to hold above it and then break in and then break below the channel, and right now we dumping towards the downside, right? So these kind of, you know, breakouts can actually be very bearish as well, because if they slowly break out, I mean, they can definitely continue and start creating some kind of parabolic move towards the upside. But oftentimes these violent moves out of the breakout tend to be you know, capitulation phase. So if this was some kind of downtrending, you know, dumping you know, pattern up here, you know, you come so low and then you break very, very fastly, and then you just consolidate up here and then you continue towards the upside, right? You know, leading bump and run pattern, for example, right? This might be right. You know, if you turn it around, leading bump run pattern, right? Break the support, go down. But this oftentimes can actually go towards the upside. We said gold is also at some kind of top up here. It also has some kind of bearish engulfing candle. This is not engulfing candle over here on the monthly time frame, but this had some you know, bearish monthly candle up here at the top. There are also these three tops up here at the top. There is this one, there is this line up here very, very nicely, give or take, up here somewhere, right? Might be a little bit down, not down here, here it is. Extension or something like that, right? Doesn't matter. It does seem that we are at some kind of top, right? And the fact that we have a lower low over here, I would be very, very you know, cautious. This is a spring that right now, because we had this, you know, cup and handle pattern, right? And this handle up here tried to break up but kind of failed, so it did this spring towards the upside. So if this spring fails up here, this is gonna be very, very bad. Springs are there to try to break the resistance. Oftentimes you'll see you know, patterns, triangles or stuff like that. You will see a breakout down up here, what we will call spring, and it will try to go up, breaking the resistance over here. Now if this thing over here right now fails, it go back outside and it will dump down, right? Oftentimes these springs try to do something like this up here, you know, retest and go down. Bullish springs, you know, go all the way up to the resistance, trying to break the resistance, fail that and go down. And sometimes springs do break towards the upside up here, you know, it does the trick, because you go down, you gather enough new people, and then you can break the resistance and go up again, right? So this move up here, it needs to break up here towards the upside, and if it fails to that and goes back below the support up here, we're gonna see a big dump on the gold, So Peter Schiff in your face. Gold going down. Silver not doing much. I've actually been following silver. So that is that, guys. I'm not very, you know, much, you know, bearish up here, not even on the small time frames. Small time frames, we are bleeding a little bit towards downside. We are back inside this range over here. We are back inside the range. How this will play out depends. Mark Harris, how you doing, man? OP bullish, daily bullish divergence. Hi, man. Fed's going to try to crash the S&P so they can sell their bonds. Is this bullish or bearish for crypto? First of all, they're not gonna do that. Not yet. 2025 is when they will crash the, you know, stock market, but not just yet. Maybe I think maybe they might, you know, crash it on October the 14th. But nothing's gonna happen, guys. Until October 14th, there is no crash. Until October 14th, we are in consolidation and a pump phase. Consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump. That's what we are looking for the next 4 or 5 months, guys. Enjoy the you know, full moon, super moons. So there is that, guys. I think we're gonna stop there. We've been streaming for 32 minutes minus 10 minutes intro, 20 minutes, you know, quick and dirty. You know, what's happening with Bitcoin, Optimus Prime, and stuff like that. Yeah, there is one more thing. There is one more thing, guys. There is one more. There's always one more thing. Phantom, guys. Phantom is in big trouble. Phantom is a big fat trouble. And the reason for that is there is something called multi-chain. And some guys have been arrested in multi-chain in, I don't know, Asia somewhere. And right now there is a lot of, you know, a lot of FUD on Phantom. Because they have been issuing Phantom coins, multi-chain is been issuing Phantom coins and this and that. So I'm a little bit unsure what's happening there, but there is a lot of FUD. So what we're gonna look at on Phantom over here is we're gonna look at this FUD. We're gonna look at when it hits the bottom, and we are not gonna care about the FUD. We're gonna buy the bottom and it's gonna explode. The more the FUD, the harder the FUD, the better. So they're crashing Phantom down again through this multi-chain FUD. And I don't know if actually it's FUD or not. If you remember FTX, I thought that might have been a FUD, you know, because, you know, Binance came out and said they want to buy, you know, FTX and stuff like that. And I thought that, you know, FTX might survive, but there were real problems with FTX, right? So there can actually be real problems with FTM. I do not know. But if it's a FUD, that means that it's going to go down, find the support, and that support, we're going to buy that. Guys, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the Bitcoin Daily. I hope we get another dump on Optimus Prime. One less dump. We love FUD. Chongtown, there you go. And that's it for me, guys. That's it for me. I don't know what more to say. I don't know what to say. I don't actually know what to do today. So, you know, I'm gonna do something. I don't know. I don't want to do anything in the garden. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to trade anything. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll clean my. I found yesterday a nice website. Fundamental altcoins. Can we do it like this up here? Yeah, so this is a you know, I have a, you know, a whole bunch of bookmarks. I have a whole bunch of bookmarks that I didn't I have a whole bunch of bookmarks, you know, from 2017-18 that I didn't watch, and I suddenly, you know, went through them. Half of, you know, crypto bookmarks are, you know, this page is, you know, 404. But this coin market calendar is one of these, you know, decent pages that's been around for a very long time. So what this page tells you is what's happening next, right? So you can see here trending 5th June, you know, token burn on whichever token this is, right? And then you have, you know, 5th August block halvening. For what do you have block halvening? This is Litecoin, you know, block halvening is happening in 5th August, right? So you get this calendar that tell you what's coming out next. New stake system for Kirza, you know, LCX, fixed, you know, lockup ends, LBank, listings, you know, with Academy launch and stuff like that, right? And there are the stuff that's trending. Oh, they got NFT collections as well now. You see up here, IDO, Twitter Space, right? They got this calendar, you know, for what is happening next, next, right? And you can go to the trending stuff, you know, you see trending up here, what's significant, block halvening on Litecoin, Cosmos, Airho update, you know, what's hot, you know, Kirza. I checked Kirza, it doesn't look that good. IBS, token born, you know, coins with potential and stuff like that. I don't know what that is, right? But you can definitely see. And the best part about it is they got this thing down here. It's called proof and source, right? So if you click on the proof, you'll get a image. You know, you get a screenshot of whatever that is, a new stake system, and they're gonna prove that, you know, Kirza actually said that it will be a new stake system. And then source, if you click on source, you actually go to that place where they actually posted that, so you can actually double check that. So you get a proof and the source, and you can also, you know, like and dislike. Is this real? Is this fake? And stuff like that. So it is a very nice calendar. I'll link it down in the chat. You can check that out. You know, I'm trying to give you good stuff, guys, the good stuff. I don't know how, you know, important this is, but, you know, I know a lot of you guys who are doing the, you know, fundamental coins and stuff like that, you know, want to know, you know, what's coming up next, what's in the next big event and stuff like that, you know. There you go. TLI, you eating bread yet? Not yet. I am on you know, meat and vegetables and, you know, nuts diet. I've gone down a couple of kilos, but I don't want to break just yet. I'm gonna wait until I'm done, and then I'm gonna break like hell. And by the way, guys, just so you know, it's coming. It is coming. I'm gonna be shilling the diet in maybe a month's time. In 1 month's time, I'm gonna be shilling diet like every single day, and you're gonna be, you know, oh my god, is this diet guy again? Okay, I've been talking too much. I gotta go do stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do stuff. I gotta, you know, it's my day off. I should probably do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna probably do something. So, you know, kids are not home yet, so that's good. So, you know, got time to do stuff. Guys, again, bye bye. I'll see you around.